Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. New background, changed things up a little bit. I did vlog me kind of moving things around, and I'll give you kind of the tour of it all once I'm done with filming that vlog. So that'll be up on my channel sometime in January, I don't know when. But yeah, I switched things up a little bit, reorganized a little bit. Got a new bookshelf, got a new lamp, which is really fun. It can change to like all kinds of different colors. It can also be just regular if I don't want it to be colorful. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun playing with that. If I forget to link it in this video, I'll link it in the vlog coming up, so just stay tuned. I just got it off of Amazon. I just looked for like, I don't know, funky lamps. In this video, I did a full face get ready with me. I played with some new things, some old things. I played with one of my new Terra Moon shadows, and I created this look. Kind of just chatted about my goals for the new year, kind of reflected on this year, what I'd like to do differently, things like that. So we're gonna get into it. But before we do, let me just give you my jewelry details. This necklace is from Shop Sun & Co. You can use my affiliate code battybean for 10% off. This is a Neff brand beanie, and this is a Charisma brand wig off Amazon. You can check my FAQ in the description box if you need spelling. Anyways, without further ado, let's just hop into it and play with some makeup. Good morning, my friends. I've only been awake for about an hour. We're gonna get into it. I'm gonna play with some like old things, some new things. I'm gonna play with one of my new Terra Moon shadows because I've been really excited about them. And we're gonna get into it. I did already prime with my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer before I did my brows. So I like to do my primer first before my brows so it can really sink into the skin. And now we're gonna get into the makeup. For foundation, I'm still kind of playing with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac one. I've been re-loving this the last month or so. How are you doing? Today is actually the day after Christmas. It's the 26th. I'm just getting ready for the day. Don't have any like specific errands to run or anything. We really need to grocery shop, but we'll see if that happens. I hope you've had a good December, a good holiday season. Whether you celebrate or not, I hope you've just like, you know, had a good month, good weekend. Let me know what you did for the holidays if you do celebrate. I'd love to know what you were up to. We just hung out with some of Zane's family, his parents, his sister, and his grandpa. They came over. We just ate snacks and watched movies, and it was a lot of fun, just very chill and relaxing. For concealer, I'm using my Colourpop Pretty Fresh one again because I ran out of my Rare Beauty one, and I've just been using this one the last couple weeks, and I've been enjoying it a lot. I do like the Rare Beauty one more because it just has that little extra bit of creaminess, but this one's really nice and it does help cover up spots nicely. Do you have any plans for New Year's? I'm not really a New Year's kind of person. I don't really care about watching the clock turn to midnight. I don't know, I'm not a party kind of person, and I like to go to bed early. The only time we ever do anything is if it's with Zane's family because Zane's dad's birthday is on the 1st, so sometimes he has something going on New Year's Eve, but that's very infrequent. It's not happening this year. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I think we're just gonna hang out at home and chill. Maybe I'll ring in the new year playing Animal Crossing or something because I've been re-loving that the last month in between all of my work. I cannot believe how fast December flew by. It's crazy, like for probably 3 or 4 weeks straight, I was just filming and working in the salon nonstop, trying to get prepared for Bean Miss, uploading every day until Christmas, and just preparing for being gone for a few days because we went to New York City for a couple days, and I was just working nonstop, and it was so exhausting, and now all of a sudden, December's over. I'm gonna set just my under eyes really quick with my Milk Makeup setting powder. The last couple weeks have been great though, just nice and relaxing. I've been chilling more. It's been much more of a balance. Just with taking a break for our small trip to New York and just having a couple days off for the holidays and stuff like that, it's been really nice. My best friend Mackenzie has been back in Florida the last 2 weeks or so, maybe 10 days, visiting from Montana, and it's been so lovely seeing her. She goes back home tomorrow, so we're actually gonna see her one more time today. So that's really all that's on the agenda today, and I'm really excited. Why am I doing the other setting powder? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to grab my putty bronzer from e.l.f. I bought the putty bronzer in the shade Tan Lines, and I'm liking it. I've used it once so far, and it seemed to behave pretty well. The color's nice, it builds up nicely, it blends onto the skin really well. Very comparable to the putty blushes, just in bronzer form. I think it's a nice formula. I was a little nervous because I heard some hit or miss reviews, but a lot of you assured me that I'd probably like it if I liked the blushes, so I'm glad I tried it out because it's quite lovely. I haven't tried this with a brush. I do tend to like to use sponges when it comes to cream products, but so far the sponge works well. Can't say much about a brush though. The week between Christmas and New Year's is always a weird week for me, especially because Christmas kind of ends the era of the holidays that I enjoy and just the time of year that I enjoy, because I'm pretty much the happiest between September to December, so it's sad to see kind of this time of year come to an end, but I'm also excited just for something new. I'm kind of actively avoiding like bronzing my forehead, by the way, because I am going to be wearing a wig and beanie later, so I just don't care. You know? Now I'm taking my NYX High Glass finishing powder just to dust on the rest of my face now that I have my cream product laid down. I definitely don't believe like when the clock strikes midnight and it turns into a new year that it's like everything has changed and everything is new and exciting, but I do feel like it just kind of presents itself as a new opportunity just to kind of breathe, take a deep breath, and just kind of plan like the things you want to do differently or stay the same, or just kind of, I don't know, re-examine your life a little bit. For blush, during the Sephora sale, I bought the Glowish blush from Huda Beauty in the shade Caring Coral. I've really been liking this one as well. I've used it a couple times and it's quite lovely. Just gonna dust it on my little nose here. I know going into the new year, some of my big things that I wanna take with me that I've kind of been learning the last couple weeks really is just maintaining a really nice, healthy work-life balance. I've really been trying to practice this more the last couple months and setting boundaries and stuff between like YouTube work and salon work and just balancing it all, because when you work for yourself in all aspects and are doing kind of two separate things, it's really easy to get sucked into working all the time. And then it's exhausting, and then I can feel just very unfulfilled almost because I just don't have any time to breathe. In the last couple months, I've really been trying to restructure like when I work, how often I work in the salon versus YouTube, and being able to balance everything. Growing up, I always just kind of defined my success on being busy and just stuff like that, whether it was academically or with work or anything like that. I felt like I had to constantly be doing something in order to be successful in any way or to feel fulfilled or anything like that. My gosh, side note, I always forget to use this Fenty liquid highlight before I powder. I have yet to use this without powdering first, but I wanted to use this on camera because I haven't used it on camera with you yet. It's the new Liquid Kilowatt in the shade Sidekick. I'm just gonna put a little, actually I'm just gonna dot it right there. I'm just gonna go in with my sponge. It's really pretty. I don't think it's life-changing though. I was really, really excited to buy it, but I don't think it's that life-changing. Like, it's fine. It doesn't seem to break my makeup up weird or anything, but it's not like, it's not that revolutionary. I probably could have lived without it, but I'm not angry that I have it either, if that makes sense. I'll honestly probably top a powder highlight on top of this just because I want a little more impact, you know? But I did want to show you it on camera just so you could kind of see. I'm gonna take my Freck XL now and just do a couple fake freckles. I don't want to go too crazy, just want to do a couple. Do my little fake beauty mark, find my natural beauty marks and my natural spots that I have. So yeah, basically I've just been practicing more boundaries with how often I'm making myself work, because I'm trying to get out of the habit of thinking that my self-worth is defined by how much I can push myself. I'm trying to learn how to just breathe and relax, and it's definitely a work in progress. This was one of my goals at the end of last year, and I feel like it took me a while to finally even start practicing that because we were so busy with moving at the beginning of the year. So it's been a journey. And really the last month and a half wasn't like a good example either, because I was so busy preparing for the holiday season with the salon being extra busy and trying to film videos. But aside from that, I really have been trying to just like work slightly less in the salon than I usually do, because I have to be able to balance both. That's not my only job and I need time for this too. And it's been nice kind of balancing that a little bit better. So we'll see how it goes in the new year. My goal is to like continue on this trend and really just keep practicing this work-life balance kind of situation. I need a lip scrub so bad. I hate that feeling of like putting foundation and makeup and it gets on your lips and stuff. It's so gross. Little lip mask. I'm still using the Rudolph one from Colourpop because I just love that peppermint. Peppermint season's about to be over. I just love December because everything is like peppermint scented and peppermint flavored, and I just love it. I love peppermint so much. All right, I'm gonna top my Kaleidos Gifted highlight on top of my highlight that I put down. just because I think I need it. I want that extra pop of impact. I get compliments on this highlight in real life a lot, actually. Ooh, and on top of this liquid highlight, I feel like it's even more glassy looking. I do think I like this one more than Prophecy, actually. It's hard to pick because they're both so pretty, but I do think I like it a little bit more. I did post swatch comparisons of the two highlights to my Instagram story a couple weeks ago, and I am gonna be kind of going more in depth talking about the differences in my new makeup releases roundup review video in early January, so just stay tuned if you're curious. Just gonna pounce my sponge all over everything just so it all sinks in beautifully. And now I'm just gonna spray my face with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Setting Spray. So for my eyes, I actually wanna do something pretty simple, and it's what I wore to St. Augustine the other day. I showed it in the vlog, and I mentioned that I didn't film it, and I didn't plan on refilming it, but I decided I do wanna film kind of a very similar look because I want to play with my other multi-chrome that I bought in the same way. So I'm just priming with the Party Proof Eye Primer in Translucent from Colourpop because I love this stuff. And basically this look is just going to be a winged liner with a shadow topped on top of it, but I do just want a little bit of something in the crease just to have a little bit of a background. So I'm just going to grab this powder bronzer right here, my Fenty one. It does not matter what you use. You can use an eyeshadow, you can use a bronzer. I like to use a little something because it helps lessen the chance of transfer later. And for my winged liner, I'm gonna use this Colourpop Graphics Inks liner in the shade Love Fool. It just has such a long, bendy, flexible tip, and I love it. I will do my best to do this on camera. It's really hard to do winged liner on camera because I need the mirror really close to my face. But basically, I like to draw the tail first, just kind of wherever I want it to be. I like to just start at the outer corner and etch it up towards the end of my brow. And then I'll kind of start at the middle of the tail and just kind of swoop it across. Kind of like that. Does not have to be perfect. I'm trying to keep my eye fairly closed so that I don't transfer as it's drying. Then I'll just kind of lightly connect it in the front, kind of like that. Then I'll just kind of fill in the rest of this just to kind of examine where we're at. And the remaining tricky part just comes from just trying to like really perfect this outer corner because I did do the entire tail. So I just kind of like to be very careful and just kind of lightly drag up to connect this tail. It is not perfect, but that's the best I can do from a distance and on camera. So now I'm just gonna repeat this and I'm gonna perfect this a little bit more, but that's the baseline of what I do. And then I just go in and tweak a little bit. All right, I've fought with my wings long enough and this is where we are at. So now I'm gonna dip into my new single shadows from Terra Moons. The other day I used Head Rush and it's a beautiful kind of greeny pinky flip. I actually got a lot of compliments on my eyeshadow as well. At one point Mackenzie looked at me and was like, are you wearing two different eyeshadow colors? Because from the direction she was looking at me, it showed the two different like flips that it truly does. So that was really cool. So for this one, I want to use my other multi-chrome that I bought. This one's called Fortune Teller, and it looks like a bluey purpley kind of shift, and it looks beautiful, and I'm dying to use it. So I'm just going to use this little Colourpop E6 skinny angled brush for this, and I'm going to start with my NYX Glitter Primer because it really does help my shimmer stick and pop and look extra magical if I use this first with every shimmer. So I'm just going to quickly just kind of dab a little of this across my wing, trying to keep it within the lines. I don't want to be too messy. And then I'm just going to start picking up some of that Fortune Teller shadow and placing it on top of my wing. Oh, I love it already. I don't really do any special tricks with this. I just use a tiny brush and just try to be precise and stay in the lines. I usually start with the tail and work my way forward. Nothing too crazy. Do you see how beautiful that is? Oh, it just really shows off that shift so nicely. I feel like especially in a winged liner way because when I'm tilted this way, like this eye kind of looks different than this one. Oh, it's so much fun. And I'm thinking for my inner corner, just using my Gifted highlight again will look super cute, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've worn this all over my eyes as just like a quick eyeshadow look as well, merged in with my highlight, and it's so pretty. You know, I guess that's kind of another thing I'd like to really work on in the new year is doing my makeup for myself sometimes, and it's another thing that I said before, I think I said that about a year ago, is I want to not always feel pressured to film everything. Like if I'm wearing a look on camera for like a chatty video, I will of course always have like a TikTok or an Instagram video or something on my channel to correspond with the look I'm wearing. But if I don't feel like filming at all that day, I should be able to just do my makeup how I want and not feel like well, I might as well not even wear makeup if I'm not gonna film it. Like, I should be able to have fun. And I've done that a couple times just this week. Like, I did my makeup for Christmas yesterday, and I did my makeup for St. Augustine the other day that was very similar to this. And it felt good to just do my makeup for myself. And you know, I do my makeup really fast when I'm not filming it. I get it done in like 30 to 40 minutes. It's wonderful. I love this pencil. This is the Cosmic Eternal one from the Urban Decay Eternals collection. It's so blue and metallic, it's so pretty. At this point though, I'm going to throw on my lashes, something on my lips, put on my wig, get all complete, and I'll be back when I'm finished. All right, and here's my look complete. I feel cute. I love this shadow, and it's just such a fun, easy way to play with it. Well, easy if you know how to do winged liner. If you don't know how to do winged liner, keep practicing, you'll get it eventually. The lashes I threw on are Blissful Baby from Likely Makeup. And on my lips, I got a package from Spoiled Cosmetics recently, which included a couple palettes and a couple liquid lipsticks, and one of them being the sparkly one. And I remember getting sent a set of mini ones about a year ago, and I didn't like them, but I was like, maybe it's just the mini ones that I don't like. So I figured I'd bust out this sparkle one called Strip. I did use the Cat Bus lip liner from Salem Cosmetics just because it kind of looks really similar to my lips. And I put this one on top, and I don't know if I'd consider it a matte liquid lipstick, but it could just be because I have a lip mask underneath, but it just feels more like a gloss to me. And it's very sparkly. You know, I kind of like it. It's not uncomfortable. It just looks like cute, sheer, sparkly goodness, and it's very sparkly, and I really like that. So who knows? I have two other shades that I might try at some point. It's a red and a purple, so I might try one of these that look to be more like actual matte liquid lipsticks rather than like glittery situation. I'll give those a try at some point. So yeah, maybe it's just the mini ones that I didn't like, we'll see. But yeah, this is the look. Let me zoom out and we will finish up this video. Alrighty, and that about sums it up. This is the look. I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to hear your thoughts on anything that I talked about today. I would love to hear your goals for 2022. Just leave it all down below. I love reading your comments. If you made it to the end of this video, you know, I guess leave me some like blue and purple emojis. I feel like we have a very blurple vibe going on right now. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything. I post every day on Instagram, and I'm pretty active on TikTok and Twitter as well. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days over here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.